What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today's video is the reaction video. Let's watch it.
In the biggest social experiment in Minecraft history, I scattered 1,000 people across two...
Wait, what is that number? 1,000.
massive islands to simulate...
How did he make these islands? What the? We are not even 8 seconds into the video and I'm already shocked from how massive these are. Alright, we're going to ignore that. 2 hours. So we're going to be recording for 4 hours at this rate. Alright. 4-hour video coming right up. Volcano looks like. Damn.
Simulate a realistic civilization.
Damn, that's beautiful.
The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in...
What? No help or guidance? So what about a 5-year-old just joins the lobby and just absolutely gets dunked on in the first 2 minutes of the first game and they die?
In real life, if you die, you remain dead for...
So hardcore.
Ever.
Oh, oh god. That's
now
gotta
each
be
player
rough.
has the freedom to do whatever they want.
Whatever they want? Oh, Senhain. I'm gonna cut myself off with that sentence. I'm just gonna say it. Alright.
Starve for food, become a dictator.
Dictatorship? Joseph Stalin. North Korea. Kim Jong-un. Germany in World War I and II. Alright.
And build a society.
Damn. Roman Empire. It's already written flashbacks. Holy shit.
At least as best as they can, because while one island is a rich, green paradise.
Yo, what? What? Some places in Australia are like this. This actually reminds me of northern Queensland in the bushy area of it. In northern Queensland where the crocodiles are. Not a fun area, but it is beautiful as hell. Just
The other
say
one...
that. Western Australia. I'm just going to say it's Western Australia because it looks like Western Australia to me. Seems familiar.
You're kidding me.
is a barren wasteland.
Damn. Oh shit.
It's up to each player to work with what they've got. Will there be peace between the islands, or will there be war?
War.
What ended up happening is the single most amazing story arc I've ever seen.
Was that a missile? What?
All I will say is pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video. I present to you the Rich and Poor 1,000 player civilization experiment.
Whoa. Well made, I'll say that. Well made.
Don't forget, if you want to participate in these videos, join my Discord server and of course, subscribe to my channel.
Alright. Damn. 2 months ago and already that many views. Damn.
Alright, we got 1,000. Good luck, everyone.
Damn, 1,000 players. I bet there's so day one.
It was the beginning of day one, and all 1,000 players began to explore their new home.
Damn.
What is this place?
I think I watched this like into the first 10 minutes beforehand, just to get like a good idea of how it is. I think he's part of the Roman Empire. I think
this place.
I think he's part of the Roman Empire. I think he got the Napoleon outfit.
Before the first day, I had made everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2. And I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first one, would be a barren wasteland.
Yo. What is this? Switzerland? The mountains look like Swiss.
A good time?
No. There's nothing here. Please tell me where the trees are, bro. I cannot find anything.
It didn't take long for the people who chose Island 1 to realize they had made a massive mistake.
I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate this place.
Players realized that building civilizations on Island 1 would be particularly challenging. And not only because it was empty, but because some parts of it were completely uninhabitable, like the snow biome.
Oh no!
Shit.
No, no. Oh!
And right next door, a massive volcano that could erupt at any moment.
Ooh, I'm not going down there.
Yo, what?
Massive
Luigi?
volcano that could erupt at any moment.
Luigi? Yeah, let's go!
Ooh,
Mario
I'm not
ass
going down
skin.
there.
This volcano also happens to heat up all the water on the island.
Damn.
Okay.
This killed a lot of people.
Damn! What is that? Almost 30 people?
Now, to begin building civilizations, the
20
players
people,
needed to find
19
a
people
tree.
died on first
Tell me where the trees
2
are, bro.
minutes.
Wood is an essential material, and without it, you really
Yep, that is like, what, 4 blocks of oak planks is 1 block of wood is 4 oak planks. That is 8 blocks of wood. So fuck, let me do the calculations. Alright, yeah,
can't do
I
anything.
20.
Now, luckily for
Okay,
Island 1,
20
there was
maybe.
one tree
Like
on
30
the
probably.
island, and it was pretty big too. But, of course, it was completely surrounded by boiling water.
You
That's crazy.
got to be kidding me.
Meanwhile, let's go
That-
over to
that's
Island
crazy.
2.
Yo. Like how the gas sound. Damn.
Life on Island 2 was beautiful. The terrain
Alright. Like, not bad,
was
actually.
green, the trees were plentiful, and the water was normal temperature.
Open for business.
What?
Ocean water? This is from the ocean. Are you trying to make me drink ocean water?
No.
The people on Island 2
I think they're trying to make us drink
immediately
ocean water. That's
realized
what
they
they're
had
doing to
chosen
the
the
water in
island of
Australia.
safety and wealth. You are literally
Damn.
a piece of gold.
Yeah.
Gold bartender. Damn,
The
nice
only real
outfit.
danger on Island 2 was
Alright.
the possibility of falling down from a tree as you're collecting wood. But some people found a way to even work around that. So you're planning to build a bakery,
Yes, I am.
and you're forcing your employees to go up and get oak.
Oh, no.
She forcing you to work up here.
Hey, no. It's double carrots, triple carrots.
I don't want
say
carrots.
anything.
I want fair working conditions.
Also, because of the vast
Damn.
amounts of trees, people were very quickly able to craft tools that allowed them to mine underground. Hello, Saps, you doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, this island's great.
Foreshadowing.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unloaded.
He's gonna get betrayed. This guy right here is going to betray him. Not gonna spoil
Overall,
much.
the people of
else.
Island 2 were thrilled with their new home, thrilled with... Overall, the people of Island 2 were thrilled with their new home,
Julius Caesar, okay.
thrilled with their wealth, and they were very optimistic about their future.
Damn, bro. Like, holy shit.
By the end of the first day,
Well,
players on Island 1 had finally reached the big tree. You
Yeah.
realize how high up you are?
Oh yeah, no, we're not scared.
No?
We're not scared.
Island 1 was still
No
pretty
pain, no
far
gain.
from having fully
Gotta
fledged
respect it.
civilizations, but there were communities starting to form. For example, this player named Remy the Rats made a small restaurant to feed those who were starving. Remy the Rat, what are you serving them here? It's very popular. Bread?
Bread-ish.
And you
do,
could
you know?
What the frick?
And you get none-ish? That's
Why?
crazy. That's a
Was this a
violation.
bread line?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, no.
Jesus
I
Christ.
also got word that there was a small group of people who had chosen to settle in a weird location.
People at the volcano.
What type of people would choose to live on a volcano? Hey guys.
Hello.
What the
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the mafia.
Alright,
This
alright.
was Lingolini, and he had
Linguini.
recruited about 20 people to...
Welcome to the mafia.
This was Lingolini, and he had
Lingolini.
recruited about 20
Alright.
people to join his
Lingolini.
Italian mafia.
Linguinini. Fuck. Glen Louis.
His goals were very simple.
Alright.
Make friends
Lingolini.
and get rich.
Hold on, Ish, can we tell you a little secret?
What is the secret?
We found some netherite.
Fucking what? What? Wait. What the hell did he just say? Did he just say netherite? Enhance? I'm gonna enhance that. That says netherite.
Oh,
Fucking hell.
really?
Yeah, don't tell anyone though. We're trying to keep it between us.
We'll check back in with these guys
Alright.
later, but in the meantime, on Island 2, there were actual huge civilizations starting to form.
I don't care about power. I don't care about government. I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This
Nice idea, but that's what starts every communist country.
player named Cass was the leader of about 50 people in a nation
50 people.
she named the Cass Coalition. And
Cask Coalition. Kind of sounds like something. Kind of sounds like an organization from the Middle East to me.
the coalition, it
Alright.
was of very different types of people, including
Damn.
pirates, bankers,
Alright.
Canadian cartels, bakery owners, and their employees.
Fair working conditions.
Sorry, bud, but we don't get paid enough to do this shit. Does that say communism? Fuck yeah, bro. Nah.
How much even being paid to work up here?
Paid? People are getting paid?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Now, later in the day,
That's great.
Island 2 would face its first conflict.
What? What the hell? What the
Hey,
hell?
you guys can't be destroying the beach.
Who are you?
A group of about 20 people were extracting sand from the shore right next to the Cass Coalition. Cass was obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
The Commonwealth? Great Britain.
We're actually 5 nations combined into one,
Alright, so the UK.
though we have strength in numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was formed on
Alright.
day 1 when 5 distinct groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to
What is that mustache?
come
Alright.
together and unify under one nation. As a result, the Commonwealth had a government with 5 leaders at the top and over
Damn.
150 citizens.
We're going to turn this mountain into our city currently.
Ah, okay,
Shit.
okay. The Commonwealth
That's a good
leaders
idea.
were very ambitious and wanted to make the Commonwealth the most beautiful, the most respected,
Damn.
the most
Damn.
powerful nation on Island 2,
Holy
even if it
shit.
came at the expense of others.
Sounds like a very good thing, I think, I would say. Alright.
Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2
Damn.
was
What was the
if it
chat?
came at the expense of others. Overall, by the end of the day,
Sunset and nightfall, nightfall. To the pit. Come to the... Alright, no
Island
wonder
2
lol.
was much
Alright.
further ahead than Island 1, as expected. But let's see what happens in the following days.
Damn, bro. They got more trees now. Damn! They lost 50 people in one goddamn day. They lost... I think that's 94? 96 people. They only lost 4 people in one day. These guys lost 47 people. Damn.
As players logged back in the next day, nobody was expecting that the beginning of day 2 would end up having one of the most consequential moments of the entire
What do you mean?
event. Revy the Rats was running his
Alright.
restaurant when he received a visit from a player named Spoon.
Knight, I need food, I'm dying.
Spoon. Kind
Yo,
of sounds
Spoon.
like schlep.
Yep.
I do have food.
Free schlep, I'll just say that.
Private, but
Oh, I
don't
need food.
worry.
Oh, God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Now this player, Spoon, was a rising leader on Island 1. He was known
Alright.
for always giving away his own food. But some people started to suspect that Spoon's supposed generosity was merely a method to gain popularity, to further his
Yeah,
political
fair.
ambitions. That is, until...
What the fuck is that name?
Oh my god.
Ramstar. Ramsire.
He was trying to assassinate Spoon.
Alright. He wins. Let's
Spoon
go.
had survived an assassination attempt, which brought him exactly the attention he needed to cement himself as a legend on Island 1. People were drawn to him, and on day 2, Spoon used this leverage to establish an empire named Westhelm.
alright. That's a W name, actually.
These people have made me emperor. This right here is going to be our capital. We're also building a massive coliseum.
Fucking what?
You mean where people fight to the death?
Exactly.
I bet he listens to Napoleon. Foreshadowing.
Even though the people of West Helm were still struggling with food and resources, their motivation to succeed was unbelievably high.
Earlier, somebody tried to take my life. Someone with this face. But now, he's dead!
For the first time,
That's
it
fucking
seemed
crazy.
like the people of Island 1 had hope.
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
Yo, not a bad song.
Nearly killed by some dude.
Yo, fucking W. We getting out of the depression with this Great Depression, alright.
Island 1 was finally
Nice,
starting to
alright.
develop civilizations, but not all of them were as motivated as West Helm. Right next door, for example, was a cult named Nevermore that
Cult?
literally just boxed
You said what? A fucking cult?
themselves in and
What?
wanted nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Quoth the raven, nevermore.
And honestly, these guys
Quote the Raven.
had nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Quoth
Quote
the raven, nevermore.
Nevermore.
And honestly, these guys
Nevermore,
weren't
alright.
wrong to be pessimistic. See, some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find troves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer of lava that stemmed from the
Alright,
volcano and covered the entire island.
Damn. Magma tubes.
This
Mantle.
lava layer ended up killing a lot
Damn.
of people. That said, a lot of people weren't necessarily angry at the poor conditions themselves, but more so about the inequality between Island 1 and Island 2. See, even though the two islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing
What the fuck is that out there?
for now, rumors were spreading about the wealth and the amazing environment of Island 2.
Damn.
Because of this,
I mean,
some
they got a
people on
fair
Island
point.
1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Island 2 might be the better island, but we're the better people.
Good quote.
Oh,
Alright.
in fact, artists on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters,
Yes, come on. What? I mean, W Image, I don't know how they made that shit.
some of which were rather concerning,
What? What? What the hell? Soviet Union.
including a few
Communist
creations by our mafia
Soviet-
leader, Linguini.
Join the. I want you to join the Mafia Minutemen for your right to mine.
Speaking of Lingolini, there was some drama on the volcano on day 2.
Attempted assassination.
I just survived an assassination attempt.
Fucking what?
Whoa. Mamma mia, help me! I'm getting chased! Lego likes just to take me out of nowhere and I had to run down the
Lego like?
mountain.
It was becoming a pretty common occurrence on Island 1 for people to try to rob or murder as a means to get food or resources. But Lingolini was not going to let that slide. Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put a hit out on him.
Yo!
Everybody in the mafia knows that the Lego likes is an enemy of the mafia.
But then,
That's
during our
crazy.
interview... Oh wait, who's coming out over here? There's some people coming
Oh,
down.
those are people from Infernus. They're our allies.
Oh, really?
Not bad. Alright.
Lingolini had decided to share his volcano territory with a larger group called Infernus, whose main goal was to preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano.
Sacred land? What the fuck is
I
this?
spoke with the leader, a player named Seneca, who described
Sinica. Alright, that's
herself
gonna
as
get
the
taken out
queen
of
of
context.
Infernus.
We are a
Alright.
nation of the flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves, and we hope we can work with Lingolini to do just that.
Seneca
point,
and
actually.
Lingolini agreed to protect each other in case of an invasion, and use the volcano's height and flowing lava to their advantage.
Alright, yep.
anybody tries to attack us, we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
Alright.
Now, speaking
Gotta
of
just
invasions,
gotta love it.
on day 2, the Cass Coalition was approached by an army of boats.
Oh, crap. Guys, I think we're under attack.
Shit.
It looked like for some reason the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
No, we can't fight this. We gotta run. Get everyone out.
But after a few moments of panic, it turned out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten lost.
We are not here to invade, I swear.
Oh,
We are not here to invade you, we promise.
Why are y'all here? It's you mother.
But I didn't do anything. I followed
You
them.
brought them all.
I
You
didn't
do anything. Okay.
The leader
That's
of the
crazy.
migrants, a player named 3 Below Zero, profusely apologized for the scare, and then the migrants took off.
3 below
Go
0.
on, Cass.
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Glad to hear.
Alright.
Now-
Copyrighted.
Now, on day 2, players had finally realized that Island 2 was not technically an island at all, but an archipelago, or chain of islands. The
Alright,
northern island
okay.
was an optimal place to settle, with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally, it
Nice.
had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition,
I think that would actually be the best. It has the most
and
wood.
a huge kingdom named Tricolor, ruled by a monarch
Tricolor.
named Jophiel.
The red stands for the
Right,
underground, the green
He's gonna get, just gonna say he's
for
not
the
gonna live
plains,
long.
and the blue for the coast.
The center island, meanwhile, had pink cherry blossom trees and was the home of a
Damn.
small nation called Barbieland. What?
Barbieland?
Is
What the
this?
fuck is that name?
Oh god.
It's fantastic.
Okay. And lastly, the what?
Nah.
is
Fuck off. Nah.
this?
Life in plastic?
Oh god.
It's fantastic.
Okay. And
Nah.
lastly, the southern island was big.
Nah. I think I got it. I think they're a bit. I
But
think they're
also
on some
extremely
edibles right
dense, flooded with
They're definitely
jungles
high.
and swamps. As a result, nobody really wanted to stay there. Although I did find one person. Saps, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
How's this a vacation
Hi.
home? I don't see any lawn chairs or furniture. There's no roof.
Hold your horses there, cowboy. It's not done yet.
Saps is one of the few players who
Alright.
chose not to join any civilizations because he didn't want to get dragged into politics and drama. Still, he made lots of friends across Island 2, his best friend Flux actually being the second in command of the migrant group. Speaking
Damn.
of, 3 Below Zero and the migrants had finally reached their destination all the way up north. Now, other than accidentally invading the Cass Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know, this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
Damn. Nice, actually. Damn. Holy
We
shit.
are blessed to live where we live, and we intend to use it for good.
Squidward, let's
are
go!
light. We are the light.
We are the light. Good quote.
We are Luminara.
Luminara?
The migrants had decided to call their civilization Luminara. They saw
Luminara.
themselves as the light of Island 2, the
light
innovators,
of
the
Island.
inventors. See, the reason 3 Below Zero had chosen this specific location to settle, well, it wasn't by accident. After the first day, 3 Below Zero had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island. He then used a coordinate system to calculate the northernmost point of Island 2. His goal was to settle as closely as possible to the other island so that
Wow.
when the day comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the two islands,
Damn.
giving free passage as a sign of good faith to perhaps bring about world peace.
That's actually a nice thing to do, actually. World peace, that's not gonna happen,
But
though.
it wouldn't be that simple. The second in command of Luminara, Flux, as well as a few concerned citizens, did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen the Island 1 propaganda.
What the fuck?
Concerned citizens did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen the Island
Death to Island
1
2. What the fuck was that other thing?
peace. But concerned citizens did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen the Island 1.
Damn. The Infernus, Nevermore, What are the anti-Island 1 unit? Slavery, what? Capitalism, colonialism, oppression.
Propaganda. They knew that people on Island 1 were angry.
Alright.
Their fear was that Island 1 would just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade Luminara and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
That's gonna happen. Not gonna turn out
is a bad idea. Moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us, and Luminara is going to be their first target.
About the goal of world peace.
I respect our leader's goal, but he's dead wrong. We shouldn't be trying to befriend our enemies. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
How will that achieve world peace? How the fuck does that happen?
What if 3 Below Zero says no? What if they finish the bridge?
Well, then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
Alright. Take it over, no! Beautiful bridge line.
As Day 2 came to an end, tensions were rising, both within nations and between islands, leaving people worried about what's going to happen next.
This is actually a damn good edited video. Like, better edited than any of my fucking videos because I suck at editing. What the fuck? Oh, they lost 3 people. Meanwhile, they lost almost 100 people in 3 days? In 2 days.
Back on Island 1, I was watching a small group of pirates who called themselves Al-Karasina.
Al-Karasina? What the fuck are these names?
Al-Karasina, my friend. We're the baddest pirates around.
Now, if you look closely, there was a person of interest hanging around with the pirates.
Oh my god. It's not gonna end well for him.
Lego likes just to take me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out of
Oh shit, he's fucked.
So to be clear,
He's
Legolas
getting
had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging around pirates.
He's
You can
dead.
probably guess how this ends.
Yo, so this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
Ooh. They're boiling him! Oh no! Oh my gosh!
Yo! Yeah! Let's
The
go!
Al-Karasina pirates had killed Legolikes, but there was a small problem. Did you hear about the news?
Yeah, I saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
Because Legolikes had technically died to boiling water instead of a player, Lingolini didn't know who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own head, which the pirates believed would be the proof they needed to collect their bounty later today. So you're expecting a payment later?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll go. I'll go.
You guys let me talk.
By day 3,
Noble bucket.
players had basically mapped out all of Island 1 and were finally starting to adapt to the environment.
Day 1 was horrific. We literally had bread lines. Day 2, we're building a coliseum, a citadel. I am literally immortal. Hopefully that isn't foreshadowing.
Emperor Spoon was still the most powerful man on Island 1, and on day 3, he was invited to a big international meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited you here mainly to discuss plans in case the volcano erupts. What are your individual plans?
A large bunker underground.
Just not using flammable materials.
We don't have any real plan, you know.
What? You don't have plans? If that volcano erupts, you deserve to die.
Wow!
Emperor Spoon had come in with good intentions, but it was there that he learned that he hates meetings.
I'm gonna go there.
That's great.
When Emperor Spoon left, the other leaders were unsettled. Was this guy really the figurehead of Island 1?
Okay, we need a better representative.
Then, basically right on cue.
Elysium diplomats follow me. Bodyguards.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm late.
This is Benji, and he's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization, called Elysium.
Elysium.
See, on day 2, Benji had discovered that toward the outer edges of the island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore. So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he made the nation to give peace-loving people a chance to relax and get away from all the troubles of Island 1.
That's actually a good thing.
Look at these Elysian guys swimming in the water.
We were hoping that Lord Ish could summon a single mushroom cow.
Alright, if anyone drops a pufferfish in the next 60 seconds, I'll do it.
What do I have to do? What do I have to do?
There it is.
Alright.
We can kill it for leather!
Now, back at the Blue Cross, Benji and the other leaders discussed the possibility of creating a full Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting, including Westhelm's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer. But first...
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
See, there were a few civilizations not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Alcaracina Pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the Linguini Mafia. Oh, yes, they're waiting.
Goodbye.
Hello, I'm looking for Mario.
Hello, it's me. Ooh, mamma mia! It looks like a small brain. It sure looks like a Lego lights.
Meanwhile, the Nevermore cults would probably be a little bit more difficult to convince, but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway. Now, as for the fourth and final nation, well, it was a bit of a mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely strict government, but also a large amount of very skilled fighters. As a result, people were kind of scared to approach them, but they knew they had to eventually to complete the Blue Cross Alliance. They knew that if this alliance works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island.
That is a good point. It doesn't matter much.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1.
Damn.
At first, Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their lives around completely.
Damn. The Commonwealth. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my fucking god. What the fuck? The poor sheep! Sheep!
As you can see, there was a bit of commotion at the Commonwealth. They had just exploded their own land because of a miscommunication. What happened was one of the 5 leaders, Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their old land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it up.
I thought we were moving. What? We're not moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall, the Commonwealth was having trouble getting anything done because the 5 leaders were constantly fighting over power. See, there were 5 leaders, each with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens, should the smallest faction's vote have the same weight as the biggest faction's vote?
It is ridiculous that Armin's vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need about 50 people, and he has barely 5.
Because of
That's
all the
crazy.
fighting and disarray, Commonwealth citizens started moving to other nations like the Cass Coalition.
Damn.
Cass's style of governing, letting people do whatever they want, was making her very popular with her people.
I've been with Cass since pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy, a true one.
Really focused on like letting everybody do their thing.
But at the same time, the lack of any regulations had some unintended consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
I have placed a lot of foundation for a glorious city, basically made out of stone. That way no one can burn us down.
However, the building inspector did get a little power hungry. going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building code.
Because it's not up to code.
So then, citizens took matters into their own hands.
Yep.
What? No. Anyway, on day 3, the biggest
Damn.
nations on Island 2 were still the Commonwealth, the Caste Coalition, and Tricolor. Tricolor was a medieval civilization separated into 3 regions, one of them being an underground city.
Oh
my gosh.
Damn.
This is big.
Yeah.
Holy
People didn't
shit.
really know that much about Jofiel and Tricolor because they tended to be more private. Jofiel was more interested in building up Tricolor rather than doing outside diplomacy. But people would still come to Jofiel with all the political news of Island 2.
I am so tired of the politics already.
I've got some news. People are concerned with Aperion trying to colonize them.
Oh my god.
Now, this particular rumor about a group named Aperion colonizing people happened to be false. Aperion was just a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was actually the only nation other than Luminara that directly bordered the ocean next to Island 1. That said, the rumor that Island 1 was uniting was true, which got some people worried, especially the 2 border states. So Jofiel invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting.
Yep.
The only leader who declined was 3 Below Zero because he was busy building the Luminara Bridge. So he sent in his place his second in command, Flux. Flux, what's your plan here?
I don't care what 3 Below Zero says, we need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Good luck, sir. And because this meeting was the most important event yet on Island 2, Jofiel invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't a part of any nation. Saps, where are you going?
Apparently they're making me lead the meeting with all the Island 2 leaders.
You sound very excited about it.
Oh no, I'm not excited. I'm terrified. I'm accidentally gonna cause a war.
That's no. Alright, I hope he doesn't die. Alright, yeah, he's not gonna die yet.
Welcome.
Well, we at the great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive conversation.
Thanks, it's free.
So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Here.
I can agree to that.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
That's a good start, but if Island 1 attacks, say, Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is inevitable. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let Jofiel finish.
Island 1 is starving. They're not going to attack us. They have bigger problems. And imagine for a second how quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, we send them aid.
I think Joe feels right. We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready for an attack, but we try our best to prevent it. I'm on board with that.
I can agree to that.
The Commonwealth agrees.
Guys, no, this is ridiculous. Island 1 is literally making propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're jealous that we live in a paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what. And you wanna send aid to them?
Island
Guess
2.
what? They're gonna take whatever you send them. Food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
Sounds like a...
might have a point. Hold on. Island 1 isn't evil. They're not savages. They just need help.
You cannot be this naive.
Well, there's a guy under the table. There's a guy under the table.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
Guys, Island 1 is united. They have hundreds of people all aligned in the same goal, to kill us and take our resources. If they decide to attack any single one of our nations, it'll be easy. All they'll need to do is walk ahead, which is...
He does got a damn good point, though. He does have a fucking amazing point. Because Island 1 is going to do that probably, most likely. So, yeah. He does got an amazing fucking point there. But I don't think his goals will match up with actual strength. Because Island 1 has very fucking powerful players. But they also have Netherite. They have fucking Netherite. No, Island 2 has no netherite. So Island 1 is gonna win no matter what,
we need
basically.
to either merge all of our nations right now, we all choose a spot and combine into one civilization. Either that, or we attack Island 1 first.
Whoa,
Are you crazy?
Whoa, fucking hell. Bro, what? You can't just
What's
destroy a
crazy,
cult.
Jovial,
You
is
can't
you
destroy
leading
that.
all of us to our death.
Oh my
That
god.
is
You
too
have
much.
to
We
listen to
can't
me.
do
That's a
that.
bit
We
too much, I
don't
think.
do this,
Yeah.
it's the end
That's a
of
bit
Island
too
2.
much. I think so. That's a bit too much. Sir. That's a bit too much, Flux.
Crazy.
That's a bit too much.
What is happening?
Selfish, alright.
Everyone.
Alright, selfish, alright.
Let's just vote. All in favor of Flux's plan to treat Island 1 as an enemy, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. One person is crazy. That's fucking crazy.
All in favor of sending aid to Island 1.
Aye. That's fucking... Bro, he's cooked. He's gonna make him hate him even more. He's gonna make a terrorist group basically and attack everyone on Island 2. I mean, damn. 100 people down in 3 days? That's barely 20 people dead in 3 days.
Meanwhile, at West Helm, I ran into something interesting.
Our next song is called Island 1.
Oh my god. So you remember this guy? Well, he had joined a band that produced actual songs and then performed them all across Island 1.
Out there in Wasteland Island.
Fight me, bro.
Wanna see, let's go. And no resources to speak of, except a wooden tree.
Let's go! Everyone loved the Island 1 band,
Yeah, that's actually fucking
Emperor
amazing.
Spood, who found that the music bolstered the morale of his citizens.
It's boosting around. They're gonna
He
go to
believes
war.
that a happy citizen is a productive citizen.
West Helm took us in and gave us a little home.
Even though Emperor Spood was a chaotic figure, West Helm itself was the opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a hierarchy, from Emperor all the way
That's fucking crazy.
down to citizen or plebeian. And of course, there was the Colosseum, which when finished, will play a
Whoa, buddy. Wait up, buddy. Wait up.
major role in West Helm's justice system.
That's the whole justice system. What?
That said, play a major role in West Helm's justice system. That said, Emperor Spood was not happy when he heard that yesterday, Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Okay, we need a better representative. Our final goal is to put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke.
You don't want Benji to die, do you?
Well, I mean...
Benji and the other leaders were concerned that Emperor Spood is unstable and may one day try to take over the entire island. And their concerns only grew when Spood was caught listening to Napoleon on
That's fucking crazy.
Spotify.
That's crazy.
But they also knew that if Island 2 were to ever attack, they needed Spood on their side, so they didn't know what to do.
Island 1, well, here we are.
I
just want to say, thank you, Spoon, for all your support. You're welcome. Glory to West Helm.
That's crazy.
Meanwhile, Seneca, the Queen of Infernus, had decided to begin building a massive castle for her people. A beautiful home base that would hover directly over the volcano.
Alright, back.
Yesterday at the Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and they talked about how they would each take different precautions. Everyone believed that the volcano was dangerous, except for Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
It's all just paranoia. If we really value the volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization was to preserve the sacred land of the volcano. So what better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty than to make your home right above it? Lingolini, meanwhile, decided to make his home underground within the volcano.
Under the ground, like a Goombas.
Lingolini's main goal was to get rich, and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia to live there. But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Well, let me tell you a little secret. We found some netherite.
Oh, really? Scattered throughout the volcano were pieces of netherite, the rarest and most powerful mineral in all of Minecraft. Not even Island 2 had netherite. It was the single secret advantage that Island 1 had.
That's
and
crazy.
The only ones who knew about it were the Lingolini Mafia and Infernus.
Damn.
Now, even though Infernus didn't exactly like how Lingolini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find. But Lingolini was unsatisfied.
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Lingolini didn't like how Infernus was basically forcing the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return. So he secretly instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything. Lingolini's hope was that Infernus never asks for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely. Otherwise, he would be in a lot of trouble. That said, despite this conflict, the rest of the Island 1 unification effort was going very well. Earlier today, Lingolini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Yo.
Thank you all so much for having me.
The Alcaracina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore.
Damn.
There was only one holdout.
Holy
this
shit.
mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it was ruled by a dictator named Turntap. How are you elected exactly? By vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island 1 Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders. They only took pride in their own nation, especially in their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way. Are they drowning this guy?
He's gonna die.
Now, I felt a little bad for this player, so I threatened the Covenants. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News.
No, don't go to Side.
So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh. Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care.
What?
Dude, it's free money.
You know what?
It's called a business for a reason. It's not for profit, okay?
Sidefall ran a news business with questionable ethics. He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like, "The lava is rising," just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today, he had made a legitimate discovery that could devastate the entire island. Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody knew about until now.
Shit.
Meanwhile, the people of Island 2 had spent the day building their civilizations and having a good time. Yesterday, their leaders had voted that whenever the border drops, Island 2 would send aid to Island 1, hoping this gesture would lead to peace. But not everyone agreed with this approach.
The end of Island 2.
When Flux returned home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's values. 3 Below Zero, as the leader of Luminara, was actually heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara Bridge was to make peace with Island 1, not to start a war. As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position as second in command.
That's a fair point, though. Didn't go against their whole core values and the whole point of their whole shit.
Legacy, a citizen of Luminara.
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend, Saps, finish building his home.
That's a
Despite all
nice
the chaos, Saps still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over here can be a little unpredictable, but he's my friend, and I know he genuinely wants the best for us.
Even though Flux was much more ambitious than Saps, these two had become very good friends.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah. Unloaded.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a peaceful end, something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
Oh no. Called it. Assassination attempt on Joe Field. Sapphire here.
Jofiel, the leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was walking across Tricolor with her second in command, Seraphim.
Seraphim? Fuck you! You're a bitch. Fuck it. You motherfucker.
What are you doing?
What? No way.
No. What?
The second in command of Tricolor had just killed the
you
own
motherfucking
leader, and immediately all of Island 2 went on lockdown.
What? Wait, what?
What? Everyone was confused about what caused this to happen. They killed Jofiel. Why? After Seraphim fled, Tricolor was in complete disarray.
That's our leader. Who's Seraphim?
Back at Saps' place, Flux told Saps it might be a good idea for him to call an emergency.
No, bad idea. Bad idea, don't.
With all the leaders. So
Flux is gonna put a trap in the roof. That's what I'm gonna
for
say.
the sake of the island, Saps agreed to host a meeting tomorrow. But for now, he and many others headed to Tricolor to help them restore order.
Alright guys, that's gonna be all for today's video. Tomorrow's video we'll watch the rest of this. Bye guys, love you all, bye.